Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokeaim here. Today we have another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. This time we're playing my boy, Ralt's boy. Big shout out to him. Absolutely great person. Always gives me cool ideas and actually going to be passing me like 14 of the Pokemon that he worked on in-game after. So that's always cool. Also, shout out to RTSK. I am using a team of their creation because people asked for Empoleon and RTSK had actually passed me an Empoleon Pokepaste, and shout out to Ryan for passing me the actual Pokemon themselves. A lot of shout outs here. But if you guys do enjoy the Wi-Fi battles, let me know down below. Leaving a like obviously goes a long way, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll be posting more Wi-Fi battles, showdown lives, moveset video guys. You know, I'm posting stuff daily, so you're helping me out on my road to 300K. But yeah, let's get into it versus my friend Ralts. I'm using Empoleon because, like I said, it was suggested, and Empoleon is something very dear to my heart. It's very dear to my heart. Let me actually take a screenshot as well of the team preview. Unfortunately, this is the only rules we have right now. But there it is. It's my in-game team. And this is my team that we're using today. Ooh, love their team. Okay, let's see what we got. Take a screenshot of that real quick. Empoleon actually has a field day, but I think the real winner here is Choice Band Garchomp. That mon goes crazy. Choice Band Garchomp actually goes insane. But we're gonna start with Empoleon because I can basically fake out versus everything and then U-turn around. Get some plays right with Choice Band Garchomp. I'll feel real good by doing that. I am pretty Rotom weak. That is like 100% a thing. I am 100% Rotom weak. I think with a little bit of chip, I can knock it out with Garchomp, but then I just get revenge killed by Lottie, so it's going to be interesting to see how I deal with that. I also like Thunder Wave on my Zatsu. That's going to help me out with Metagross. But let's hope we can get this game done within 20 minutes, because that is all we have to play the game. I'll try and be as quick as possible, though. I mean, it's not like I have a choice, right? So, Nidoqueen is their lead of choice. I'm going to assume Sheer Force, but they could be Poison Point. Either way, your boy is going for this fake out, because that is exactly what Empoleon does. This is exactly what Empoleon does. Now, what I think is going to happen here is I'm going to fake out. They're going to stay in, take the fake out, and then if I U-turn out to Zatsu, I'm fairly confident they'll go for literally like a Sludge Wave or Earth Power on my Zatsu. They may try and go for Rocks, but I doubt it because of Magic Bounce. I would love to get up Rocks with my Empoleon in this game. Let's see if they switch out to one of their Steel types, maybe Jirachi. There's Metagross. Okay. Not too bad, to be honest, Metagross coming out. It's just a free U-turn for me after. Big damage. And we don't see leftovers. I mean, I'm not going to really fear Choice Scarf on a Pokemon that I don't know if Choice Scarf for yet, right? So I'll just do exactly what Empoleon does and just get chip on everything. And the play is to go right out into Zatsu. We want to bounce back Rocks if they go for that. We also have Teleport to give us momentum. They may just Meteor Mash. They could also Earthquake because I do have a Magnezone. They do go for Meteor Mash. Good play. That is 110% Choice Band. That is 110% Choice Band. Now, I'm going to Teleport here because if I'm them, I don't actually Meteor Mash again simply because you can get trapped by Magnezone. But to be honest, I'll let it happen. Maybe the thought process was if I get rid of this, then that's going to allow me to click Earth Power with my Nidoqueen, which is 100% true. But this allows me to bring out my my Magnezone here and just throw off a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt will be able to pick up the KO on this guy. Easily, easily. If Volt Switch actually KOs, maybe Volt Switch is the play. I just don't want them. I doubt they're max HP. That would Volt Switch if I don't know if they're max HP or not, because they're not, yeah. So again, they are Choice Band. I already knew that. I teleported because, again, I thought they would double, considering they'd be trapped by Zone. But it's fine. We got rid of the Metagross. Again, that Nidoqueen is a giant threat. That Nidoqueen is a huge threat. But that was one of their resistances to my Gardevoir. So this giant threat comes out. Absolutely incredible threat versus me. I'm going to risk my Gardevoir. If they Psychic, that's fun. I mean, if they Sludge Wave, incredible play. But I think Earth Power is so free. And they also might just go for Stealth Rock here too. And I traced their Sheer Force, which is awesome. So I do end up going for Stealth Rock. Now, I don't know if they're Focus Sash or not, but I'm going to double out into Empoleon, anticipating them to want to go out into Jirachi here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I can get up Stealth Rock in front of that Jirachi, which will allow my, which will help Ambipom a lot in this game. Let's see if they end up going Jirachi. They do switch out. Again, I'm assuming it's one of their steel types. Yep, there's Jirachi. Perfect. So I can get up Stealth Rock in front of that. We do have the best defogger in Empoleon. Shout out to Envy. I don't know if they're Choice Scarf or not, but obviously it's cool to get rid of their item if they are. They end up going for Doom Desire. Ooh, okay. So they're the Spadef Wishing set most likely, but we get to get up Stealth Rock here. And that chip is going to be so nice for like Salamence and things like that. I'm just going to Scald. They could have Thunderbolt, I suppose, but I think it's going to be a Wish U-turn set. Yep. So again, Choice Band Garchomp looks so much better. I'm assuming they go Rotom here. I do got to be careful about that Doom Desire, but if it's not offensive Rotom, it takes too much damage anyway. And this Stealth Rock plus Scald chip means that I can Dragon Claw with Choice Band Garchomp as well at a point. Ooh, that is some good damage. I wonder if this is choiced. I don't want to spread myself too thin versus Latios and Salamence, so I'm actually just going to switch out into my Magnezone here. If they Thunderbolt, I'll live Thunderbolt plus Doom Desire. If they Volt Switch, great play. I do have a Garchomp, so they might Will-O-Wisp as well, but they do end up Volt Switching. Good play. Very solid play. I'm assuming Nidoqueen's going to come out now. Salamence could also come out if it wants to, but Nidoqueen just makes the most sense. Yep. So the momentum from this team is definitely scary. So at this point, they probably go for an Earth Power. Oh, wait. I might be faster than this Nidoqueen. I'm just going to Specs Flash Cannon then. I may be faster because they showed Black Sludge. Yep. So they're defensive. Awesome. I do some beautiful damage, which is really good because Dragon Claw from Garchomp may be enough to KO. It may be just enough to KO right here. It's a hard call because I'm assuming they're definitely max HP, right? I'm gonna Earthquake here. I don't think that. I mean, like I'm a giant threat, right? So they may just end up staying in anyway. And they already got rid of Magnezone too. So if I get rid of this, that'd be awesome. I don't think you can risk going into one of your dragons because they're so good versus me. And also, if I'm a substitute set, you'd be in a bad spot too. That's my thought process there. So I don't think you can risk me doing something like that. I think you're gonna stay in exactly. All right, so we get rid of Nidoqueen. Awesome. Annoying Mon. I don't get to trace its sheer force, obviously, but now they can bring out their Lottie relatively safely. Yep, there's Lottie. Takes a little bit of chip there, too. We do have Empoleon. And if they Specs Thunderbolt, it's okay. They do double out. What is it, to Rotom or to Salamence? To Jirachi. I think they anticipated me to go Gardevoir there. But this is cool because now I get to go for the I get to go for another Scald. That was a really nice double. I thought they would have went potentially into the Rotom, but I mean that works either way for me too because Scalds are free. So they only have their Rotom, Latios, which took Stealth Rock, Salamence, which is going to take Stealth Rock, and the other Mons from there. I'm going to go hard Garchomp here. Just in case they go for another Doom Desire. Maybe they'll U-turn out as well. But I think hard Garchomp is a play. I think it's definitely the play. They do end up going right for that Doom Desire. Awesome. Now, they don't know if I am choice locked or not. They don't know if I'm choice banned or not, right? So, what I want to do is just go for Earthquake. They do switch. Yeah, it was just hard for me to make the call, like, what play are they going to go for there, you know? It's really difficult for me to make the call like which play they were going to go for. Unfortunately, with that Doom Desire, I'm kind of in a bad spot. Now, this is leftover Salamence, though. I think it's defensive defog. I think it's actually defensive defog, so I'm going to go back out to Rotom. I can't go Gardevoir. I would go hard Gardevoir here if they didn't go for a Doom Desire. But yeah, I would have loved if I Dragon Clawed there. But again, Ambipom is just looking so good late game. It's just that Jirachi, man. That Jirachi just stops Ambipom from doing anything. They double. Back into Jirachi again. Always predicting my Gardevoir to come out, which makes sense. My boy Ralts boy is dancing on me. But, I mean, I'm special defensive Empoleon, dude. This is going to do nothing. Yup. 0. 0, 0, 0. You love to see it. Once again, I'm going to make the Garchomp play. And I'm going to keep, just trying to condition him. Because you don't know that I'm Choice Band yet. You're just like, they feared me to go for Dragon move there, right? They feared me to go for Outrage, which is why they double back out into Jirachi. They do go for U-turn. Very good play. Very solid play. Keeping up nice momentum. Again, you don't know if I'm Scarf Garchomp or not, but them going Salamence, again, would mean I get to knock them out with Dragon Claw. They have so many Mons immune to Earthquake, and then they have this Jirachi just holding the team together. There's Big Osh. Big Osh taking more damage. You love to see it. I bet you people watching this game that don't play competitive, like, yo, you guys switch so much. I mean, do you want my Mons to die? I lose the game if I lose all 6 Pokemon. They end up dropping a Draco finally. They finally drop a Draco on my Empoleon. That did nothing, bro. Empoleon is such a beast. I'm going to double back on a Garchomp here. I'm assuming they go Jirachi. Maybe they go Rotom. But yeah, Jirachi just seems to keep coming in, so I want to keep up some momentum. Once I KO Jirachi, Ambipom goes crazy. Also, Gardevoir goes crazy. So this is a turn where I don't even think my opponent can stay in here, because if I KO Jirachi, then Gardevoir just wins. It literally wins by clicking Moonblast. So I'm gonna go for Dragon Claw this time. If Raltsboy stays in, incredible play. But at this point, U-turn, Doom Desire. At this point, I still don't think you know, because you don't know if I'm choice locked or not. You're just assuming, right? This could just be the bluff of the century. So I'm gonna go for another Dragon Claw. I think. Well, this is a good chip. There's a Doom Desire. There's a Doom Desire that just came out. I'm going to get some more chip on this guy with Dragon Claw as well. If they want to go for U-turn. I get rough skin damage off of them. Look how much they just took. So they go for Wish. I'm assuming at this point they're not going to U-turn just because the Doom Desire is going to come out. I just got to start clicking Skull with my Empoleon, really. Because I got to get a burn on this guy. Because I'm not breaking Protect Jirachi very easily. And I don't want this game to go to timer. There's a Protect. Yep. Don't take anything from that because, I'm Empoleon. I have Healing Wish as well. So I think the only thing that would have been good is obviously Thunder Waving Jirachi would have been nice, but with Xatu if I was able to. But I'm obviously not able to. Throw off a Scald as they go for another Doom Desire. Again, I'm trying to maybe burn this thing out. Or potentially burn it, rather. If I'm my opponent, I U-turn out into I U-turn out to Rotom. I'm actually gonna defog here. Oh, they went for Wish. That's fine too. So I get a defog off, which means there's no rocks on their side. I mean, there's no rocks on my side anymore, so it's gonna be really nice. This is something I probably could have done a while back, but I mean, I just want to make sure that my Empoleon can switch, and I always am taking everything. And now that there's no rocks, I can actually set up my rocks again. I really hope this game doesn't go down to timer because it's looking like it. But yeah, I can set up my rocks again. Best defogger. So we can set up Stealth Rock. The U-turn. I'm assuming that the Rotom is going to come out now. There's Rotom. Let's go ahead and get up our Stealth Rock. I'm trying to think because I know Doom Desire. I know Doom Desire doesn't have the most HP. Special attack, excuse me, PP. So it's only 8, right? So I think I've been hit by 4 Doom Desires so far. I'm gonna risk my Gardevoir here because they'll be able to eat any hit from Rotom. Maybe they'll defog of their own. Assuming it still gets. I believe it still gets it. It does. I've used it. They go for pump and unfortunately miss. Simply gonna Moonblast here. As they go for another pump and they are Scarf. So the first miss definitely hurt. Big damage. I'm forced into Empoleon now. As they more likely go out into Rotom. I mean Jirachi, excuse me. Yeah, this is a lot of back and forth between this and this. The good thing is that if I do get a Skull Burn and they try and Wish, I can roar out their Rotom, and their Rotom dies to Fake Out now. And all I'm doing is simply getting recovery on my Empoleon. This is a fun game. Too bad it's about to end in like 4 minutes, and there's going to be nothing that I can do about it. Alright, we just Scald here. They went for Wish first. See if we can get a burn. Alright, we can't get a burn. That's okay. Again, I think they go Rotom. Go for Roar here. Just in case you turn out to Rotom. We basically just want Rotom taking Stealth Rock and not being able to come in, right? Because all their other mons can levitate. I need to bring out like I need to be able to bring out my Mon versus Salamence. So yeah, so we get to phase out Rotom. Awesome. It doesn't get the Wish. Maybe they go Jirachi or it gets them into Salamence. Yo, Empoleon is such a great support Pokemon. I love that the Jirachi's doing it too, but it's still such a great support Pokemon. And now they can't even pass to Rotom. I believe it just dies to Scald plus Stealth Rock next time it comes in. So let's go. Go for another Scald, see if we can actually get a burn. There's a Doom Desire first. Again, just Empoleon being able to eat these up is very important. And we finally get the burn on Jirachi. Let's go. So we can cancel out those leftovers. Awesome. Very, very good, obviously. Look at the best defogger. I think if they're not PP max, that's the final. The battle ended in 3 minutes. What a shame. What a shame. So there's a Wish. What an actual shame, man. Like, legitimately. Now, if I roar, they actually can't protect, and I can keep Jirachi that low. I risk getting in Rotom, but honestly, I think it's worth it. Because to keep Jirachi that low is so good. So we're going to Roar. Because it goes through Protect. Yep. So Roar goes through Protect if you guys didn't know. Get out of there. And we get Latios, which is actually pretty good. I take nothing from that Doom Desire. Awesome. They may end up Thunderbolting, but to be honest, I know I said that my Gardevoir wins the game, but I'm going to go hard Gardevoir right now anyway. Because if they trick as well, I mean, they get a Choice Scarf, which is low-key bad, but if they go for Thunderbolt, I can just bring out... Now I can just click Dragon Claw with my Mon, so I'm going to go Gardevoir here. I don't know. They throw off a Psychic. I can finally throw off a Moonblast. Don't have to worry about Jirachi coming in at all. Because Jirachi's going to take Stealth Rock. And then it's going to take the... the Moonblast. And the crazy thing is, all I got to do... The battle will end in 60 seconds. Come on. Come on, Gabe. Why are you going to do this to us, bro? I'm going to go Garchomp right now. I could have won Empoleon there. But I want to see if I can get a kill with Choice Band Outrage. Let's see. So there's the Wish. This is a problem with the 20-minute timer, right? Like, it's not like we're even taking like that long to click our moves. It's just the game, the nature of the game that we're playing. Gonna click Outrage here. They should protect, but just in case they switch, exactly, I can get one kill, and I actually win based on timer. Nice. So they go Salamence, which is 100% gonna die to this Outrage. Yeah, I had a feeling Raltsboy would try and switch there. Choice Band Outrage was my best play anyway. I think from this position, Latios killed me, but then Ambipom came in, and it would fake out the Latios after. And if they went out into Jirachi, I'd fake out plus Focus Punch, so they could never Wish Pass. And then at that point, I think Ambipom wins. But yeah, I mean, you got to see how good support Empoleon is. You also got to see how good. The Wish Jirachi is. That was like one of my favorite sets on Jirachi. So it sucks we didn't actually get to complete that battle. If the endgame went like that, obviously if they had Hydro, I would have switched back out to... If it hit the first Hydro, I would have switched back out to Empoleon on Rotom. But yeah, the endgame didn't play exactly how we both wanted it, obviously. But yeah, like I said, so Salamence dies there. They can go Lottie and Revenge Kill me. And then that allows me to bring out my... my Ambipom after to get fake out damage, and if they go Jirachi, I fake out plus Focus Punch. Focus Punch with KO Jirachi as it goes for Wish because it can never heal on me, and then I can switch out, and Ambipom can fake out and beat everything on its own. But yeah, guys, unfortunately that is the way the timer works. I do hope you guys all enjoyed. My buddy Raltsboy is actually about to trade me some mons, so I do hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle. We're gonna try our best to keep these nice and consistent, at least, as long as I get teams. But thank you, RTSK, for the team. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. Peace.